Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Sumukascha Yekadantascha Kapilo Gajakarnakaha Lambodharascha Vikato Vigna Rajo Vinayakaha Dhumaketu Kanadhyakshaha Palachandro Gajananaha Vakratundaha Surpakarno Herambaha Skandapurvajaha Suklambharadaram Vishnum Sativarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopasantaye Yasyadviradavaktraadhyaha Parishadhyaha Parastatam Vignam Vignanti Satatam Vishvaksenam Tamastraye Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheswaraha Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Akandamandalakaram Vyaptam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darsitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha Satchidananda Rupaya Krishnaya Aklishtakarine Namo Vedanta Vedhyaya Gurave Buddhi Sakshine Krishnadvaipaya Namjasam Sarvabhuta Hiteratam Vedabhyabhaskaram Bande Samadhi Nilayam Munim Sahasramurte Purushottamasya Sahasranetranana Padabahoho Sahasranamnam Savanam Prachastham Niruchyate Janma Jaradi Shantyai. With Bhagavan's faith, let us continue where we left off last time. Eko Naikas Savakkakim Yattat Padamanuttamam Lokabandhur Lokanato Madhavo Bhaktavatsalaha. We came up to that point. Today we will take up 79. Suvarnavarno Hemango Varangas Chandanangadi Viraha Vishabasunyo Ghutafiras Chalas Chalaha. Suvarnavarnaha Hemangaha Varangaha Chandanangadi Viraha Vishamaha Sunyaha Krutasihi Achalaha Chalaha. Suvarna Varnaha. Now Suvarnam, Hiranyam. There are two Sanskrit words. Both denote gold, golden hue, golden color, golden effulgence. The effulgence itself is golden, isn't it? And now the Suvarnam means pure gold. And Hiranyam is what we call the 21, 22 carat, like that. It is a little bit polluted, but that is Hiranyam. That is Hiranyam. Suvarnam is pure. Suvarna Varnaha, one who is shining the golden effulgence. And we can see how the sun is shining, the golden hue in the sea, we see in the sunlight, that effulgence. Now, in Mundaka Upanishad, it says, when Jnani has the darshan, gets a darshan of this golden effulgent form of Bhagavan, then all the sins remove him, believe him, and he attains the Sayujam, the Param Patam. It's what Mundaka Upanishad says. To get the darshan of Bhagavan in the form of the golden effulgence that is shining, that is Suvarna Varnaha, that really releases you from all bondages and get back home. Aditya Varna, we say in Purusha Suktam, Aditya Varna is only one cognizable part of it, but it is more than that. Okay? And that is Suvarna Varnaha, the form of golden effulgence. Hemangaha, Hema actually means also gold. And Hema Angaha, one whose whole body is shining like gold. That is what Hemangaha means. One completely, Bhagavan's body itself is shining in golden color, the golden effulgence, the golden hue. That is Hemangaha. Hema Angaha. And this Tirumangala Vigraham, that Bhagavan's form that we conceive of and we cognize of, that is shining in golden effulgence, and it is Suddha Sattva. Okay. Then Varangaha, Vara Angaha. Vara means the best. Okay, Tat Savitur Varenyam, we say like that. Okay. And Vara, whenever we see the word Vara, that is even Iswaraha. The Iswaraha is different. It is Swaraha. So Vara is means the best among us. So Vara Angaha means Bhagavan's Angangal in either think of Rama Avataram or Krishna Avataram or any Avataram, Matsya Avataram, doesn't matter, or Narasimha Avataram, or when you picture Bhagavan, or even the Arsha Avatarams being worshipped in the temple, Bhagavan's Angangal are always so beautiful, so the best in not only in beauty, in majesty, in Vasigaram, in attractiveness, in everything, it is the best. Bhagavan's Angangal. Because that is the power of Prema. Prema, it doesn't matter which form it takes and where it appears. It is only the best. Especially when selfless love is present, it attracts. Unbelievably it attracts. So that is Varangaha. And when Krishna Avataram came, and with all the Divya Mangala Vigraha Lakshanangal, or with that Bhagavan was born. And the various scriptures, Upanishadam and Mahabharatam, Ramayanam, Bhagavatam, they all have other rishis describe the beauty of Bhagavan's Tiruveni. With all that, embodying all that, the Bhagavan takes the avataram. In Krishna avataram, actually in all avataram it is like that. And that is Varangha. Okay? Then Chandanangadi. Now, the Bhagavan in his avatara portion, avatara form, wears various ornaments. And not because he needs ornaments, the ornaments are blessed to be worn by him. You must look at it that way. Bhagavan gives beauty to the ornaments. It's not, the ornaments do not add beauty to him. It's very important to understand that. So, when Bhagavan is wearing his ornaments around his shoulders, okay, that is Chandanangati. And what the very look at it gives so much happiness and bliss. So Chandanangati, and why the shoulder ornaments, why the various other ornaments are also described in different parts of Sahasranamam and Sotrangal and all that. In this particular Nama, Chandanangadi means one who is wearing the ornaments around the shoulders, and that gives so much bliss and happiness just by looking at them. Okay, that is Chandanangati. And Viraha. The Ha means to kill, to eliminate. Okay. Now Vira, one who kills all the Viras, one who victorious over, conquers all the Viras. Now, who is he talking of? In this case, you must think of even people like Ravana was a great Vira, Hiranyakasipu, Hiranyakshan, and those are various Virarhal, tremendous courage, tremendous power, and fighting skills, right? Highly developed. But they went the wrong way, right? They could not control the mind, and that's why they had to be destroyed. Now, also, the 6 enemies within each one of us, Kamam, Krodham, etc., those 6 enemies, the one who conquers is Viraha. And in Krishna Avataram, we know what happened to Putana and what happened to various Rakshasat and Asurargal who were dispatched to eliminate the baby Krishna, what happened to them. So everywhere you can see not only Virargal that we think of who's a Vira, but also the 6 enemies that we have, each one, Kamam, Krodham, Moham, Madam, Lobham, Matsaryam. These are all, each one of them, if not controlled properly, each one of them is very powerful. Okay, they are destructive and they have to be destroyed. Vishamaha. See, Vishama means we think, immediately mischief is the way that we think. But the actual meaning of Vishamaha is one who's incomparable. There is none equal to him, and he cannot be compared with anything else. All the Upamanangal we give, like Aditya Varnam and Surya Koti Samaprabha and all these things, or more like the example that we give to point to what he is, but they don't exactly equal him. So he cannot really be compared with anything that is in the creation because he is the creator. And he's incomparable. At the same time, he's unparalleled, unequaled, and there is nothing that is samam, equal to him. As Bhagavad Gita says, when there is none to equal you, how can there be anyone even superior or better than you? Vishamaha means unequaled, unparalleled, and incomparable. And here, the Vishamaha also means Parasara Bhattar now experiences slightly differently but equally beautifully. One who protects Paritranaya Sadhunam, Vinasaya Cha Dushkritam, one who differentiates these two and protects the sadhus and destroys the evil tendencies. Okay, that aspect, one who differentiates and does that, that is also Vishamaha. Sunyaha. Sunyam is most important. This is Bhagavan. Okay. Ultimately, when you go through all the searches and finding where Bhagavan is, undertaking all the sadhanas, everything that we go through, ultimately find there is really nothing. It is not emptiness. No, it is not emptiness. And it is not a void. It doesn't lack anything. It is full. But it is actually sunyam, which has no form, no lakshanangal, no characteristics, nothing. And as Bhagavan himself, the sunyam that Bhagavan himself says, my nature is to expand only. All it does is expand, and it fills everything. That is its natural thing. That is why a river flows. Okay, we call it gravity because natural tendency is to expand and expand and expand. And it says the sunyam, the nirgunam, nirupam, there is no characteristics, there is no form for it. But it says, what is my form? My form is love. Selfless love, okay? And then if the moment you have a form, it has to have a food for nourishment. So what is my food? It says, bliss is my food, it says. Very simple. And then, of course, it manifests itself through Satyam and Prema and Dharmam and all that. And in that process, it gives Anandam. Why we seek, all of us only seek happiness and not misery. Why is the tendency is there only for happiness? Because that is what each one of us is bliss only. So that is why we are seeking bliss. Okay? So this Sunyaha is Nirgunam and Nirupam, and it is something that appears as if it is not there, but it is very much present. We call it Maya or whatever. What Bhagavan is present, but he doesn't really, immediately we don't realize him or recognize him. So it appears as if he's not there, but he's very much present. That is on the Sunyaha. Then Gritasihi. Gritasihi is Sunyaha. Another one is when Bhagavan comes as Avataram, the manifest in so that we can cognize and interact and play with him and relate to him at our level, right? At that time, the Avatara Purushan is devoid of all deficiencies and non-blemishes. This is important to understand. Every Avataram is a Purna Avataram. And come there to carry out a particular mission, one Sankalpam of Bhagavan. That's all. And appears in different form, but it is Purnam itself because it is nothing but selfless love. That aspect of devoid of all blemishes, that is also Sunyam. Now, Gritasihi. Gritasihi means one who is desireless. There is no, a desire comes only when there is something separate from you, isn't it? Now, I don't desire, for example, I don't desire my hand, I don't desire my foot. I take it as part of me, right? Something that is me only, there is no desire. Only when there is some that I consider something separate from me, then I desire it. So Bhagavan is the Ekaha, right? So as we saw earlier in one of the Slokams also, is Ekam, okay? So there only one. There is nothing other than him. There's no differentiation. So there is no desire. Ghrutasihi, absolutely no desire. Now, that is in the Advaitic way of experiencing Bhagavan. In Visishta Advaitam, Parasara Bhattar now is not happy with it. He says, no, Bhagavan has got a desire, and what Ghrutasihi, what does really mean is, he wants all the things in creation and prapancham to be well, to be sukham. Sarve jana sukhino bhavantu, samasta lokaha sukhino bhavantu. Bhagavan wants everything to be, well-being and the welfare, to take care of everything. He wants everybody to be nourished and live well and live happily, live blissfully. That is why so many things are given to us in this prapancham for us to enjoy and nourish ourselves and grow. So that aspect of Bhagavan, Ghrutasihi, and is Parasara Bhattar says. Achalaha, as you know, Achalaha means something that does not change. Okay, does not move, does not change. Now, what is it? Swarupam, Bhagavan Shakti, Jnanam, all these things that we attribute to Bhagavan, none of them changes. A constant. I change in my life. From a young boy, young child, I grow up and become a change in so many ways. But there's constancy there. Bhagavan Shakti, he's protecting me. That does not change at all. And Swarupam, nothing but prema, selfless love, that doesn't change. And the knowledge, the Sat Chit Anandam, as we say, that does not change at all. So Achalaha is one that goes through no change, changeless, to put it in another way, simple way, changeless. Ghrutasihi, desireless. Achalaha, changeless. Then the last namam in this slokam is Achalaha, Chalaha. Chalaha means to change. Now, what is this? You say one part it is changeless, another thing is also changing. No, change here. The Chalaha means moving about, not so much as change. For example, how when a leaf, moves about because of the wind that is blowing on that, right? That aspect of Vayu Bhagavan that is present in the movement of things, right? That aspect of in Prapancham is Chalaha. So fundamentally the constancy does not change, but it has projected itself into an ever-changing and ever-moving Prapancham. Okay, it is only a projection. So Achalaha, Chalaha, both are, and Bhagavan is present in the Prapancham also, in the movement, when a leaf moves because of the wind is blowing, you can see Bhagavan's movement there. He is present. So that is how both is present in Achalaha as well as Chalaha. Suvarna Varno Hemango Varangas Chandanangadi Viraha Vishamasунyo Ghrutasiras Chalas Chalaha Ghrutasiras Chalaha Amani Manado Manyo Lokaswami Trilokadhrut Sumedha Medha Jodanyah Sathya Medha Dhara Dharaha. Amani, next slokam, number 80. Amani Manadaha Manyaha Lokaswami Trilokadhrut. Both are there. Sumedha, Medajaha, Medajaha, Dhanyaha, Satyamedaha, Dharadharaha, Amani. Now, in Amani means something that is not an Atma. It is not, you don't think of it as Atma. Put it in another way, constancy does not think that the change is constant. Do you understand? The change is changing and there is a constancy. There is Atma, there is Anatma. Now, now what does this mean? It sounds so academic, but personally, each one of us know very well that our life is changing. Life is not, this body is not Atma, the mind is not Atma, right? And all the changes taking place around that, that is, they're not a constancy, there is something else. That awareness, that consciousness within us that separates the Atma and the Anatma, the constancy and the changing things, that aspect in each one of us is Amani. That is how Bhagavan is present, very much. He is not separate from us. I am present in him and he is shining. In this aspect we can see Amani. Oh, that is Amani. We call it as a Buddhi, Vivekam, the ability to discriminate. What is that ability to discriminate? What is that power, that Shakti that is shining as Buddhi, that discriminates? Hey, this is Atma, this is Prema, this is no. Like that aspect, that Shakti that I can experience that in my own life. That is Amani. Amani also means Bhagavan. This is the next few namas are so beautiful. So Amani is when you look at Krishna Bhagavan going as messenger for the Pandavas. So Bhagavan is Paripurnam. He is greater than the greatest. How come he goes as a messenger, as a servant of Pandavas? In the matter of devotees, of bhaktas, Bhagavan serves them. He does not consider he is superior. In fact, Bhagavan never considers himself to be superior to anything. The thing you learn from an avatar Purushan is service only, to be a servant, to be a dedicated, persevering, completely committed servant is what Bhagavan is. Okay, we call ourselves Tondaradipodi and all this, Adiyen and all these things we say. But the true Adiyen is really Bhagavan. He is the one who is demonstrating. And we can see this in so many examples, whether it is Rama Avataram, Krishna Avataram, so many places, how Bhagavan bends and serves. That aspect of Swami is Amani. Okay? How the true, the Prema only serves. Please understand that. Even though we call Bhagavan as, Jagadishwara, Dishwara, yes, he is the master also. He is the controller. But the master and the controller, everything is in his control. But how does a master behave? Okay, master behaves only in a serving way. In the service he provides, the nourishment, the growth, the protection, everything is a service that Bhagavan is giving to us, so-called free of charge, right? And he encourages us to conduct ourselves the correct way, right? And he doesn't let us go till we learn that lesson and behave properly. All these things are beautiful continuum of service and service and service that Bhagavan is providing, not only to each one of us human beings, but also to even to an ant, to an earthworm, to a plant. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is, Bhagavan is providing the nourishment, for taking care of them. When I fall sick, he makes me become all right, right? So many ways he is taking care. That service attitude, and Parasara Bhattar says it in the matter of bhaktas, but in one sense, every jiva is a bhakta only, because every jiva is uttering subconsciously the prayer of getting back home. Asatoma sadgamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya is the prayer that is coming, the yearning of prayer of yearning that is coming from every jiva. And in that sense, every jiva is truly a bhakta for Bhagavan only. And he's serving them. And that aspect, that attitude that I must learn in life to serve. Okay. Then the Amani in me will be manifested. Okay. Amani, mana daha. Mana daha. That same way Viraha, we saw that word that ha means to kill. And mana daha means to give. Okay, da is very important. But what is being given? Mana daha. See, in the projection, in the what we call as Maya, the power to separate, right? The power of separation, that is also Bhagavan Shakti, okay, and his Sankalpam and willpower. That the Leela that is being played as a separated entity, I feel that I am separate from him. We call it Maya, illusion, all those words. But point is, I feel separate from him. That daha, he has given me that feeling of separation. And man daha, also man daha means gauravam, we say. Gauravam means dignity, respect, well-earned respect. For all the bhaktas, Bhagavan gives gauravam, respect. Even when Draupadi Vastrabharanam incident, episode that took place, even today when we read, whose gauravam and respect has been kept? The Draupadi's manam, as we call it, that dignity is not affected at all. It has been kept through passages of time immemorial. Whenever you recall and read or hear that episode, Draupadi's gauravam has been absolutely protected. It is only the Kauravas who are even to this day, their indignity, their bad behavior, all these things come through. But Draupadi, absolutely spotless, isn't it? That gauravam, the protection of that for bhaktas is manadaha, manam we say, right? In colloquially we say that is respect and dignity, right? And that is daha, one who gives her. To all his bhaktas he will give. His bhaktas will never go in vain. He will never be subject to any calumny or any despise or any dispute. It will never happen. Okay, they may undergo some tests and challenges and all that, but you three, ultimately what endures is their dignity and respect will always be protected by Bhagavan. Manadaha. Also, manam means so many things. Okay, one is the Maya aspect, the other is the Gauravam aspect, the other is, now we're talking about manam also means pride. Okay, the arrogance. And manadaha, here it means those who are not devoted to him, basically people who are very selfish, okay, who are not devoted to him, his pride, their pride also, he punishes and corrects and finally eliminates it. So that is also manadaha. Now here what is being given is a correction. We call it as punishment, we call it as suffering, we call it as whatever it is. Ultimately it is the ego and the pride that gets eliminated. Okay. Then manadaha also means when we talked about Amani, and if you read the previous nama, Amani means the awareness, the consciousness that does not consider anatma to be atma. Okay, that is an aspect in each one of us. It is there, very much. We saw that. So manadaha, now if you do exactly the beautiful meaning given, all the people who undertake sadhana and who want to get back home, follow the prescribed disciplines and remove their selfishness, these Tattva Jnanihal, when they undergo that path, and what happens to them, this delusion that we are involved in, even though one aspect of me considers, yeah, this is temporary, this is not Atma, my body is not Atma and all that, but I'm always not in that awareness. I do get deluded. 1 minute I may think, yes, when I live into a discourse and all that, yeah, this is the body is not Atma. But next second, I live only for my body. I get attached to it so much, isn't it? And that's the way we lead our life. That mayakam, that delusion, that mesmerization that we are all involved in, for a Tattvajnani who goes in the spiritual path, that delusion is removed. That mesmerization, that mayakam, that intoxication is removed. That manadaha, okay? One who removes that also, one gives that clarity. And that is also manadaha. So there are 4 meanings, aspects of Bhagavan that is present in our life on a personal basis as manadaha. One is the Maya aspect, which thinks that that whatever is temporary, I get attached to it. I think this is where it is, even though I know it is not. One part of me says it is not, but still I attach to it, which means under Maya. Second is, for all the devotees who are attached to Bhagavan, he protects them, he gives them, protects their dignity and respect. And the people who are not attached to Bhagavan in selfish, extremely leading an extremely selfish way of living, their arrogance and their ego also they punish them through giving them that arrogance and ego, which actually, because of that, you actually suffer. You can never be happy when you're arrogant. With high ego and pride, you can never be happy. So that punishment is given. Ultimately, that also teaches them, and their egos gets removed and arrogance gets removed. And all the spiritual sadhus, the sadhakas, for them, he removes the Maya also. Manadaha. The 4 different ways Sankara Bhagavad teaches us that. Okay? And same thing, Parasara Bhattar also gives a similar meaning of protecting the respect and the dignity, the gauravam of his bhaktas. There's a big difference between gauravam and kauravam. Okay, remember that. Kauravas are from the Vamsa of Kuru. Okay, gauravam is dignity and respect and worshipableness. Okay. And I think our time is up, so we'll wrap up for today. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu Samastalokaha Sukhino Bhavantu Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om.